In this one, I'm just going to take you around some of the tanks and talk to you about where I'm up to in the fish room, what some of the plans are, what's going on. This is Trigger. We're doing some water changes. I've just done a water change on this tank. I am going through a bit of a situation now where I'm concentrating on my knees. I am out walking again. I am still in pain, but I'm out walking. The fish room is taking a little bit of a back step, so I am considering reducing some of my stock. I'm not overly agreed to myself on that just yet, but I need to concentrate on me. Me and my knees are more important right now, and the recovery period. We're going into the summer. I want to get out as much hiking as I can in the summer. Got a couple of holidays booked, so the fish room isn't as much as a priority as it has been of late. And yeah, anyway, listen, I will update you as we go along, but I just thought I'd take you around some of the tanks and have a good waffle to you. So let's get in the fish room. The Parachromis multifasciatus are breeding again. We've got another spawn. I'll show you their young in a minute to show you how well they're doing. That male is coming on a tree. He's getting a really good size. I'd say now he's probably around about 6 inches maybe. And there's the female. She's obviously protecting. They've got wigglers at this point. So yeah, becoming regular spawners, these two. So the poor silver dollars are going through a bit of a situation where they're getting knocked about a bit. This tank is an absolute mess. Look at the state of those sponge filters. But I kind of like when they're going through a spawn, I hold off on the water change. I'll wait till we get the free swimmers. I don't like to bug them too much. There's no need. The water parameters are all fine. But yeah, they're really doing well, and they're turning into a cracking pair. Look, chasing the silver dollars off. And yeah, I'll show you. In fact, let me show you their young right now. I am going to concentrate on breeding fish at the moment, because if you watch my videos before Christmas, I was saying on there I wanted to get through the winter. As soon as the winter was over, I was then going to concentrate on pairs of fish. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how these turn out. People have been asking me if they can have some. They're not available even when they're big enough at the moment until I've seen what they look like. I need to check these out. I need to make sure they've got all the fins, or all the fins are good. If the fins are good, then yeah, we'll be putting them out there. I did speak to Ellen at Wharf, and I probably would take some there. But yeah, that's a few months off yet, because I want to get them to the right size, obviously. But yeah, let's move on to something else and have a look. Right, so I'm going to get the bad news out of the way first. There is some bad news in this video, and we have lost some fish. And if you recognise this tank, you'll know that this was the tank that Torture the Bumblebee Oscar was in. We have lost Torture the Bumblebee Oscar. It's a long story, and it was my fault. So just to cut to the chase, he got all in the head, and I didn't take the carbon. When I moved him and swapped him with Trigger, I did not take the carbon out of that. I didn't even know there was carbon in it, to be honest with you. So yeah, that was a while back now. My friend Kev, big shout out, because he tried helping me with that as well, but we lost him. So anyway, we're moving on from that, because it was a while ago. I did take advantage of obviously having this tank empty, and I put the pair of Amphilophus lion sight in there, and you just saw the male swim past. The female is at the back there in that cave, and this is the male. And he's growing really well. She's hiding because he does get a bit thingy with her, a bit too much. So she goes in that cave and she hides. The 5 Spilaris, these are all male Spilaris. So I just thought I'd put them in there just to fill the tank. And then we've got the big pair of Oplo catfish. And yeah, you know, so sad about Torture the Bumblebee Oscar. However, you know, it gives the tank to the lion sight. It does happen. You know, I have moved on from it because it's a while ago now. Like I said, you know, I have not been doing updates, so I've not been able to tell you. The other thing is, I will tell you, I did lose my pair of Nicaraguan cichlids. So the male died of a swim bladder issue. Now, I thought he'd crashed into something, or it could, you know, swim bladder can be genetic. You know, you don't know. And then I found my female Nicaraguan cichlid dead, and she'd been battered, and it was the Briodori. The Briodori that I have got are absolutely brutal. So that didn't turn out well. And as you know how much I love that pair of Nicaraguans, that did gut me. I'm not going to lie to you. Torture gutted me, but I was more gutted about the Nicaraguans, if I'm being honest, because they were a fantastic pair. We did have a batch of young from them, so we have bred them, but yeah, it was sad. Anyway, I have moved on from that, but I just wanted to bring you up to date. You won't be seeing the Oscar and you won't be seeing the Nicaraguan cichlids. But this tank's fine. The relatively smaller fish in here, like I said, the Parachromis, the female's about 4 inches. I think the male's about 5, not much bigger than her. And then these Spiloris, all males. So yeah, this tank's okay at the moment. And yeah, I'm going to move on to another one now. Let's have a little look at him first. Get a close up of him. Yeah, stunning. Just before we show you the Nanalutus, I don't know if you can see this because there's no light on this tank, but these are Cryptoeris Spiloris young. So it's only a little tank this, so we have to get them in one of the bigger breeder tanks. But for now, they're all right in there. They're doing well, and they've only been in there a couple of weeks. But that's Cryptoeris Spiloris. Then we have got the Amatitlania Nanalutus. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about this tank because I have got a video coming out of a new fish video. I did have a trip out, but I'll tell you more about that in the next video. However, these are coming on a tree. They are growing really well. You'll know that I did my video around these. I did say that I did think that they may be all male and may have one female. I think I did have 10 males in the end. But watch this space in the next video, guys. Watch this space. And yeah, they're doing well. They've grown a little bit since. And we will move on quickly to another tank. Very quickly, I'll show you the pair of Spiloris. This is the Cryptoeris Spiloris pair. I did leave some young in there and they are still going. Again, this tank needs a clean. I'm busy at the moment with work, and as you all know, I've mentioned it a few times, I have had problems with my knee, and I did say it in the intro on the video that obviously that is something that I'm really concentrating on. I am getting the water changes in, but I'm not as frequent as I used to be. I'm back in the office more days a week, so these pair are doing brilliant, and actually they're doing really well with the young. They've not picked these ones off yet, and we're going to move on to another tank now. And we are with the Jags. The Jags are doing fantastic. They're just breeding for fun. That male is absolutely stunning. Let's get a close-up of him. Well, I don't know. Some people might say you're ugly, but I think he's stunning. That's the male. There's the female. We don't currently have any spawn at the moment. She's fantastic. I get asked so much if she's gold. She could be. She is very gold. You know, the spawns do kick out a couple of golds, but she is beautiful, isn't she? Absolutely stunning. So yeah, so that's just a few of the tanks to bring you up today. I wanted to let you know where my head was at, what was going on. There is other tanks that I've not shown you. We are doing some stuff in the background which I will update you on when I get the chance. We're just trying some different things out. There is a new fish video coming out next week. We did go on a road trip to pick up some new fish. I gave you a clue on some of the fish we picked up, but you don't know what the others were, so that will be in the next video. I am just going to leave it here with this shot because it's fantastic. Oh, before we go, there's the Nitroculus just swam past. I'm going to leave it there with this shot. Thank you so much for your support, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. I'm going to leave it there, and I'll see you all on the next one.